Hi, I'm Belleruth Napperstack. I'm a clinical social worker and the founder of Health Journeys. That's an audio publishing company that's been around since 1991, producing and distributing guided imagery, meditation, hypnosis, mindfulness, relaxation, breath work, yoga, and various mind body uh, procedures and exercises. They're guided, you just have to press play, and it will deliver a certain number of results for most people most of the time. Uh, we target specific health and mental health conditions. So, because of that, we get a lot of questions from people just who are curious about either the interface of the intervention with the condition or some other questions that are interesting, always interesting to us. We answer as many as we can. And because some of them we think are relevant to other people, we will sometimes change the names and identifying circumstances and publish them and let people know as sort of a public health thing. So this question is from Linda Jean. It's particularly close to my heart from my decades as a therapist, and I want to share it with you. I want to share what she says and her response to. So her name isn't Linda Jean, but I'm calling her that. She wrote to me one Saturday morning. My husband has thrown me away. No compassion, no love, hateful. I have spent the last 28 years in various therapies with no help. I want to go home. Home has a capital H. I have been a throwaway all of my life. There's no tolerance for me. Apparently, I have to pull myself up. People have no time for this. I'm guessing she wrote this, she sent this right after somebody told her, enough already, just get a grip. I don't want to hear anymore. She says, my heart is broken. I don't know what to do. She said, is there any Health Journeys help for me? I will continue to try. If there is any way. This morning I want to die and go home with my mother and father and my sweet nephew. But my thoughts are waiting outside till I'm gone. God is my refuge and my strength, but I can't find him anymore. I feel empty. Can I start over alone? I listen to Health Journeys every day. I feel desperate, afraid of people. God, please help me. So that's the email that I got. There were some things in it that made me feel like she did want to try. She really was not ready to end her life. She said things like, I'll continue to try. Is there any way? God is my refuge. Can I start over alone? But see, she was clearly thinking about her future. Anyway, so if I had been a younger therapist, this might have scared me more, but I felt like she really wanted to stay. I wrote this back. I said, I'm sorry you're in so much pain and distress. So perhaps this is a blessing in disguise to no longer have to be in the company of such a contemptuous companion who does not value you and who has probably been making you feel less than your true self for years and years. I know that's easy for me to say, but it's probably true just the same. I hope you can find the strength to carry on and rebuild your self-esteem and sense of worth in his absence, where you will no longer be polluted and blinded by his toxic attitude towards you. And I have a sidebar in here. His need to dominate you and his need to have you think you're nothing without him, just a big fat zero. That's the cookie cutter projection of the bully abuser. I have met this guy more times than I can count. I know this guy. Most therapists know this guy. That's his desperation, his neediness that makes him committed to keeping you under his thumb. And that's because you're his security blanket, not the other way around. He can convince himself he's the big man as long as he's got his boot on your neck, either literally or symbolically. And if he left, it's probably because he found some fresh meat who is more easily convinced that he's the big man and is desperately needed and admired. I also said that if you're feeling suicidal, Linda Jean, I hope you'll call the hotline. There is a good one at 1-800-273-8255. And we're going to post that below too, so you can talk to somebody. But maybe you won't need to do that if you can consider reframing your thinking and take it from I've been left to I've been liberated. You have my very best wishes, and you know what I'm wishing for you. So I did get a wonderful email back from her, and she basically said that she thought she could look at that and have some hope. She had it anyway. She was showing hope in that earlier email. But anyway, so we all know that guy. We know that guy. We don't need that guy. That guy needs us. We do not need him. And by the way, sometimes it's a woman in that position. I don't want to make it sound like these jackasses are only men, because we have our women jackasses too. And they do that with some husbands as well, or partners, or spouses, or lovers. So it's, nobody has a corner on this market. But we know this guy. We don't need this guy. May this guy leave us. May this person leave us, so we can all be liberated to find our real selves again. Anyway, that's my answer. Take care. I hope it is useful to some people.